to have some fun. We'll take good care of you. Wisdom, it's time to play. Magic the Gathering on its way. Join Mom and all the rest. Have some laid back fun and some checks. To help you have fun is our pledge. Standing on the gamer's ledge. Twitch.tv/gamersledge. Standing on the gamer's ledge. Twitch.tv/gamersledge. Standing on the gamer's ledge. Come on and join some friendly games. We all wanna get wiser. Test your deck and combo play. You'll find we're a lot nicer. Bring your deck for fun magic play. This is totally the right way. To help you have fun is our pledge. Standing on a gamer's ledge. Standing on a gamer's ledge. Twitch.tv/gamersledge. Standing on a gamer's ledge.
Our exploratory diving bell is
Escape the mummy is here in Perry.
Wong and his assistant Mary Nelson have managed to
Our computers indicate that whatever caused it came from somewhere in the Pacific. We'll start searching that area immediately.
Hello and welcome, greetings and salutations, ledgelords, ladies and gender fluid friends of any persuasion. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Gamersledge. I'm one of your hosts, Mark, and joining me today to my left is, of course, Matt. Hi, Matt.
Hello.
And also joining him to his left is Dave. Hi, Dave.
Hey, buddy. How's it going?
It's going good. It is day 2 of Not E3. We had, yesterday was the first day, although technically Sony did the thing last week, so I don't know if that actually counts as Not E3, but they may have kicked it off. And then we had the first full day yesterday, which is only half a day, but then we had a full day today from about 1 to 6 p.m. My time. And we've gone through and we've curated all of the interesting, I would say the best of the ones that piqued our curiosity and our interest the most. And Dave, you weren't privy to this, but I was telling Matt before you joined that I actually curated a couple of these just for him and you.
Aww.
Because I knew there was some quirky stuff that you would really like. So we're going to go through this list and we'll stop and talk about each one after we saw them, what we thought. So I've got a whole list curated and we'll be publishing this list after the fact also. So let me move my cursor out the way. And then once it is out the way, let me fix what I'm doing here, do that, and then do that. There we go. And we can get started. Here we go. We ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'm just, when I roll my neck, it sounds like a bowl of Rice Krispies and milk.
Yeah, that means you're going to die in about 35 years.
Oh, okay. That's better.
Yeah. All right. So I'm not going to set these up at all or what they are. I just kind of want to get your base reactions to them.
This is actually cool because I know nothing that happened today.
Yeah, and there's been a lot over the last 2 days. Like, surprisingly, I expected this for some reason to be a more low-key kind of series of conferences, but while the number of AAA games has not been as prevalent, the number of interesting titles has stayed about as prevalent as last year, which is good.
I was just thinking I need a Loki figure for every time he says Loki to bring it up, and Dave comes through.
I mean, you could use the wrestler too, but whatever. All right, let's go. Here we go. This first one is called Nights in Tight Spaces. So it's a tactical card-based battler.
What?
That's fully animated. I've never seen that.
And I kind of love the style.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I flagged it. I'm like, hell yes, I would play this.
The arenas are very small. But
They are very small. That's why it's called Nights in Tight Spaces.
That is the name of the game there.
Well, I'm guessing you're going to be more frequent than you would with like a Fire Emblem or something like that.
What do you mean?
But it's card battling. So I'm assuming there's a
deck
bunch
building.
of chance. Yeah, like a deck building and chance, to it. So it's different than just like your Jean d'Arc.
Yeah.
Because
right.
Literally that's the first one I thought of right now because I can't think of all the popular ones.
But I like you've got multiple classes that you can play and build different decks based on them. I'm like, all right, I'm in on that one as soon as I saw it.
Yeah.
In fact, everybody was like, this is super cool. And more importantly, it's by Raw Fury. If you're going like, oh, great, who's Raw Fury? That's the people who made Kung Fury.
Oh, really?
Wait, what?
Okay.
Raw Fury is the people who made Kung Fury.
That's okay.
Weird.
They're branching out.
Yeah.
Hey, David Hasselhoff was in it. What are you going to do? Dave, all I'm going to say is, although this was not specifically earmarked for you, this is definitely for you and me.
Wait, both of us?
Yes.
All right, so we know it's not a Metroidvania.
It's a
Brawler,
side-scrolling
RPGs.
brawler using RPG classes and party members that you can level up.
Okay.
So, kind of like Golden Axe, but
Yep. But
No, 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 no.
persistent. I mean, Final Fight, but persistent leveling up.
Okay. Clearly, you people need to go back and find the game Guardian Heroes.
Sure, but
This
good.
is-
I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Oh no, dude, that was a
Just
treasure game.
I know.
That was a treasure game.
I know.
Okay.
Anyways, the point
so
is,
I am all about this.
yeah,
because
I know. That's why I was like, this is like amazing. I have never
That is
seen
a-
one fully RPGized like this, I guess is the best way to say it.
Oh, yeah, Guardian Heroes was.
But this looks like a lot more than
I mean, it's probably a little more into like the battle systems and everything like that. But Guardian Heroes was totally an RPG brawler, which is a genre that needs to be explored.
well, here you go.
I'm in.
Yep, me too.
Final Night.
What's that?
Oh, I just reset the name.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there we go on
On
the
Switch.
Switch.
It's on Switch, so yeah. He has to
So
buy
we're-
it now.
Mm-hmm.
We're definitely in. Oh, started it.
Oh,
What's this?
oh yeah.
Wait, I know what this is. I've seen this. No, I haven't. Yes, I have. No, I haven't. This looks familiar. It doesn't.
He's going split
Watch out.
personality on us here.
Watch out, he's got to go. Oh, I told him. Wait, is that a harpoon?
There's a harpoon gun, yes.
How? That's just excessive.
Well, probably spear gun because harpoons are
Where?
bigger.
Well, yeah. Where are you
Oh.
getting all this? That was a
In his
judo
pocket.
chop. It's ow.
Oh, you judo chopped the guy down, but the
Wait.
nail board did not take him
His
down.
head went clean. Okay,
No,
I'm
no,
in. You
no,
can pistol whip. If you can pistol whip, I'm in. That is. I find it upsetting that the 2x4 with the nails does so little.
Yeah, I know. That was thinking the same thing. Interesting. This is
So it has a NOR filter that was on for the gameplay when they were talking about over it. But still,
you
I
need-
mean, I would play
you
it
need
with
that.
a NOR filter.
Yeah, you need that. They should not have. They should not have wasted their time. It should have been bad in that.
I'm sure
mean,
this
Dick-
was the
Dick
default
Tracy
of
could-
whatever they made.
Yeah, Dick Tracy could be in color too. It's fine.
But this isn't that. Just they should have picked a lane and stuck with it.
You gonna punch the shark? Yeah, he's punching a shark.
Yeah, right in the nose. There
And,
you go.
and then
That's how
look,
you
the
pick up-
shark does what the
and
shark
then-
does, which is murder you.
Yeah.
But
You
it's
are dead.
it's like a 1950s noir Dick Tracy first person shooter that's all hand animated. I'm like, listen, I'm not
Yeah.
yeah. Go ahead.
No, it looks like a. It looked like it definitely had like old school. Like it looked very like that 2D, 3D games when like Doom was out and everything
Right.
like that. Like it kind of had that flat but not look.
Yeah. So, anyways, this was an interesting one. It's called Fallen Aces. And just for the art style alone, it made the list.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it for the style. I did not know that game.
So,
The trials are the
imagine
test of skill
if
and
Hades was with a wizard
mastering your
instead,
arcana will be key to
and
triumphing over the
you could play
trial.
co-op.
Yeah, I was ready to say this.
Elements of
This
arcana
looked
each
like
hold their own unique style. Water is balanced between offense and defense. Lightning arcana hit lightly but quickly.
I admire any wizard that likes to play with fire.
Upgrading your arcana is as paramount as mastering stronger spells. A boost to your arcana shall serve you wisely. Relics are mementos of great wizards of old.
The legacies of our ancestors. Wizard, that relic is cursed.
You know what's great about this stuff?
To persevere, and your burgeoning powers will grow.
Yes.
Peace.
Firing on all
Oh, okay, I don't know. I thought we couldn't talk over these for a second.
No, we
I
can
got
totally
scared.
talk. Yeah.
Okay. You know what's great about these?
invincible as you
I was literally just playing the original Gauntlet arcade game,
All
Yep.
kinds of changes to the trials.
and like
are free.
still alive in these games, and
Yeah.
I just kind of dig that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Time for the two of you to tango.
I mean, I appreciate the online co-op. I would have been much more into Hades if I could have had 3 of my friends playing along with me. And so this is kind of interesting.
Now, Hades is a game where you just vibe
Bring the
to.
lightning.
This elemental looks down to
It's
earth.
not a co-op game.
Mara, the Witch of the Sands. Will you prove yourself?
Show me your magic.
This is your chance. Become legend. Wizard of Legend.
2.
This is the sequel.
And the does have a demo on screen. Oh, okay.
Terrible name. But
Yeah, you're not wrong. Okay.
why really a Five Nights at Freddy's?
So we weren't sure at first because remember we didn't get to see the names of them on the stream,
Oh, okay.
but you'll see why it's on the list.
Wait, that's a Mega Cat at the beginning?
I think so.
You say, yeah, this is not going to be 3D. They make a brawler out of it.
It's one of those 2D survival things.
It's like Braid meets Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm actually all right with that.
Yeah.
I could be talked into this one.
Yeah, it's like I'm really surprised.
Yeah, especially if there's some lore, like what's up with these, you know?
Oh my god,
Why are
the
they?
lore-
Why
I
are
am
they?
very much up on the lore of Five Nights at Freddy's from my kid. He likes to talk about the lore of Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah,
Just go, dude.
Hi.
Or
So-
he and Mitchell could probably have deep conversations, and he's a lore hound.
This is one that broke my brain, but also immediately went on Lexi's list.
I'm Jose, and I'm here to introduce you to Cozy Dungeons. Cozy Dungeons is an adventure/interior design game where you explore dungeons,
What?
out of enemies, and renovate them for a profit. After all, why just conquer a dungeon when you can turn it into a B&B? We're showing you today
Oh
Orchard
no.
Dungeons, which takes place in the home of a wizard who got evicted by ghoul monsters. To beat the dungeon, we must first complete all the
Oh
renovation
no,
requirements
this is
to
not
find
good.
lands of us, such as cleaning
It's
dirt,
triggering all of the
building
Dave
furniture, destroying barricades,
Dave things.
and much
Oh,
more.
this is not
Here on the
good.
left side of the screen. Some of these requirements demand
It's your inter Animal Crossing game.
It paired with House Flipper, paired with Zelda.
Oh, this has his face. Surely he means
Oh, this
statue.
is not good.
Let's open the build mode and place what he asked.
This is not good. Oh no. This is bad.
I foresee this being uttered multiple times tonight, by the way.
And presto,
This is
he seems to like it.
like I
We
love
need
when
to
they
get to the
mash up
bedroom, but the door is
Yeah.
locked.
ideas that shouldn't go together.
That being 100%, I was like, what?
Let us face each other and figure out the path forward. Okay, and what does this lever do? Oh, I get it now. One more.
Do ya?
Yes. Now we may proceed forward.
Let's use the Zelda sound, but only the first half of
Better
it.
get rid of
That'll
it.
be fine, right?
To beat
I mean, it makes
we must
sense.
also
Yes, I'm fine with
remove all
that.
the enemies inside. To do this, we have our trusty sword,
Dude, this
our
is...
combat technique,
I need
and
this.
tools like the explosive barrel. The enemies
Now we
won't
just need
know
to see
what
that
hit.
Switch logo at the
Once
end,
we
right?
complete all the renovation requirements
That would
and
definitely
defeat
help.
all the enemies, we can beat the dungeon. We'll get a reward depending on our efforts, and we will return with our
Okay, look,
spoil
I'm
to
in.
the
Fast
guild.
forward. Let me see it
And
be all
speaking
Switch.
of the guild, this place is absolutely wrecked.
But you can customize your own guild headquarters too.
The guild is our home, which we can decorate however we want. At the start of the game, a mysterious accident left it in shambles, and it's up to us to rebuild.
Look, you can see outside even.
As we progress through the game and keep renovating it, we will be able to use our gold to buy blueprints for more decorations, upgrade our tools, unlock new rooms, customize our characters, or hang out with the other members of the guild.
Nice.
They're much better.
Can you
This
craft,
marks
though?
the end of our time together. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, be sure to wishlist Cozy Dungeons.
It seemed
today
to
on
imply
Steam.
that
Thank you for
some of the
watching.
items were craftable. Oh wow, no,
Expedition
no, what's it
report
gonna
number
be on?
No, I think it's only announced for Steam at the moment.
Although not without
Oh.
problems.
But still, that's not the
The
end of the world.
ecosystem here is beyond anything I've ever seen, and hey, Vic, I told you not to jump in like that while I'm compiling a report. Oh, watch your back. There's something behind you. As you can
Ah,
see,
he's dead.
Vic has
Oh,
already
he's
made
not.
some friends here.
Sorry.
No wonder. Ava is teeming with life, which makes it that much more important to preserve. A challenging mission lies ahead of us. We must gather all the data we can to rescue the creatures of Ava. Because a mysterious infection,
Nope.
known as the Withering by the local inhabitants, is slowly taking over the planet. Speaking of Ava's inhabitants, they're called the Null, and so far they treat us with apprehension. This makes our
Wait,
mission
did they say they're
even
the
more
Nah?
difficult.
No, I think.
Because
Like,
time
nah,
is of the
I'm not
essence,
buying it.
and we can only
No,
save
Null,
so many
like-
creatures. But you know what?
Like,
We're
I
not
reject
backing
your
down.
reality and substitute my own right now.
As humans, when life throws obstacles at us,
I think this looks
we
pretty
learn how to
awesome,
overcome
actually.
them and move forward.
And
Yeah,
then
you're
you
right,
can
it does
also
it does look pretty boring. I totally agree with you on that one.
Vic?
I mean, it looks pretty,
Got
but
company
it looks
again.
boring.
Hello? Are you there?
She just got stomped by a big dino. Why are you asking dumb questions?
She got mauled by a tiger earlier and wasn't really true. So that one did look interesting.
What's this?
But now we're in space.
Ooh, Newtonian physics.
So, remember how in that one game we could build the ships?
We
we
can
could
just like slap anything on them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
This. Oh, there used to be that. What was that old game? Big ass space battles or something. You had to have played that one.
I'm sure I did.
Exploit the absence of atmospheric drag to traverse vast distances at no cost. But miscalculate it, and no one will hear you scream.
Because they're in space. He's ripping off aliens. Because an alien.
Yes, he did.
An alien, no wicked. And it. Wow. Okay, that was really an alien rip right there.
It was a bit.
Okay. Great. Looks boring.
Really? Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look like the most exciting
Dude.
game ever. I will give you that. But
Yeah, that's got.
I mean, building
got
your ship and then being able to
I'm
go
not
into
gonna knock,
battles.
I'm not gonna knock you on this one because that had spreadsheet written all over it.
It does. It does.
Yeah, seriously. I was just like, ooh, I need to get one of these Volvix boxes so I can increase the mass on my ship 0.05.
Yeah.
real physics does make space combat daunting, though.
Yes. This is another one that broke my brain. And Lexi was horrified by the trailer.
That's a claw instead of crawler.
Oh boy, they're taking a thumb. Yeah. They called that one.
Oh, yeah, Lucky's rabbit foot.
But he wasn't lucky. That doesn't make any sense.
Well, none of the rabbits that you have the lucky rabbit's foot are lucky.
That's fair.
It's a rhythm.
No. It's a claw machine RPG. Where the things you grab with the claw determine your attack, your healing, your magic.
This is...
It's a claw PG.
It's but there was a Pachinko thing in there. What was that?
Yeah,
from?
yeah. I'm not saying it's just the claw machine, but it looks like mostly the claw machine.
Oh, Squid Guy.
So it's like Puzzle Quest, but luck based with a bunch of other little modes in it.
I don't know, but it looks cool.
Yeah. This is for Dave.
Yep.
Who's developing this one?
Didn't see. I had to guess it's the same developer that did Scott Pilgrim.
Who's making it?
Crusaders, it's cleanup time.
I found everything.
You might have to look it up. I'm not sure.
Yeah. So it's just called Toxic Crusaders.
Toxic Crusaders, yep. But it is coming to everything, which I thought was interesting.
Oh.
You okay?
My eyes are... Yeah, no, my eyes are doing funny things right now.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, autocomplete.
So, you know how I hate Metrovanias?
Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on a second.
Pinball Mania.
I think we have met the first Metroidvania I will actually play.
Dude.
It's a Pinballvania.
This is something I always wanted but didn't dare to dream about.
Pinball Spire.
Okay, yeah, I'm in.
Mm-hmm. So this is
Toxic
a
Crusaders is developed by Retroware, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just looking up to see.
This is all that matters.
So this is a post-apocalyptic survival reclamation base builder.
Pioneers of our time.
So like post-apocalyptic Civ.
Yeah, kind of,
We live
but more of a base builder than Civ.
I've not played any Retroware
we live
games
to
yet.
rebuild.
It looks very interesting.
It does.
We live.
Can we talk about the pinball thing real quick? I love adventure pinball games. That's a subgenre. Have you ever played those, Mark?
No.
Like Pinball of the Dead? Remember that?
I don't think I have, no.
On the game, oh, it was so great. It was like Pinball of the Dead. It was on the Game Boy Advance. I was actually playing it the other week, and there's like it's like stuff you do, things and the zombies and
It's stuff. You do things with zombies. Yeah, that sounds like the summation of the title there.
That was well, yeah, it's Pinball of the Dead, but it's with pinballs. It's gonna be a rough few minutes, okay? Is this a
End
football
Zone
game?
2. Oh, it's a sequel.
Yeah,
Oh, this was a
yeah.
It's football.
No.
Post-apocalyptic base builder.
There was a...
This is another one that Lexi was like, I must have it already, and I think this is going to be another one that's right up Dave's alley.
Oh, this is like, what was that? Spectrobes.
I love the name of the game so far.
So you refurbish, upcycle, and then resell the trinkets that you clean and find.
This is like a DS game. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
which
like
is...
they had the
Oh,
like the Spectrobes or the Dino Fighters, except you don't actually fight things.
Oh, I remember the Dino Fighters. You know, I can get behind. This
was actually the main takeaway from the accessibility showcase, because it has a ton of accessibility options.
I want to get it just for the name alone.
Mm-hmm.
Got any flies? Okay, this is one that I did hear about, but not much, just that it exists.
Next.
Like, this is going to be on the Switch.
Guy auditioning for the lead and unannounced action game.
We see you as more of a side gig.
Oh, sure, I get that a lot, but check out my range. Okay. Rage. Empathy. Oh, hilarity. This guy. Straight. What game is this anyway?
I love Hot Dog Guy.
Hey, neat costume. I gotta get me one of those. Ooh, sandwich. Sorry, gotta go.
Who is that?
That hot dog guy is Aloy, an amazing video game lead.
Thunderjaw went mad and is tearing through the valley.
Don't worry, I'll bring it down. This is gonna be fun. Yeah, right in the eye. And touch.
Okay, yep, I'm in.
Lonely hero, hunting machines all by herself.
Hello, I have friends, you know.
Let's do this.
Right. A friendly hero, hunting with her pals.
Hey, whose side are you on?
Exploring,
Wow, what is this place?
collecting all the shiny things,
Woohoo, money!
and making a home.
Oh, base building too. Interesting.
Aloy, the Thunderjaw's back.
Oh, right, the Thunderjaw. Ooh, that's a big one. Here we go. Down you go. Woo, better get a snack.
Oh, you want mustard on that?
Is that the bud? I'm good.
That was definitely for you and Dave, not for me.
Yeah, no, yeah. Holiday 2024.
Perhaps
get behind that.
humans were fated to build the monoliths, reaching heaven and
This is a thing you guys have already been doing, isn't it?
Just in the betas.
Okay, so this is the full release.
But mankind was given more than it wished for. Not progress, but chaos. Every new height brings a terrible fall. And yet hope still glimmers.
Thought it said Scary Studios for a
The
second.
unknown, like
Starry.
butterflies. We die to live again. The smallest creatures show the greatest resilience. Wherever we remain standing, we stand together.
I am so excited. Tuesdays are going to be Once Human Night.
is said
Nice.
that we all have inherited heroic virtues deep within us. The reality is, we oppress. We fight. A great evil flows through this land. You have found a way to wield true magic.
On Persona game?
Many more protectors and followers will gather to your side.
It's their next game.
That the same powers lie dormant within them.
On guard!
You must acquire more archetypes and bring
seems-
them
So yeah,
together.
it's a medieval Persona, not Persona game.
Which I'm here for.
I'm sure a lot of people
Acquire the most
will be.
interesting power. An archetype whose existence was only theoretical. You wield power now.
Yeah, this was announced a while back, wasn't it? I'm getting tickles of memories of this now.
Metaphor
yeah.
Fantasio. But it's release date, October 11th. That was why they...
Okay. That one might be. I don't know. Persona games overwhelm me.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. Is this gonna make me cry? I don't want to be here if this is gonna make me cry. I can't be doing that.
Stole a deer.
Roll.
That can't be good. That definitely can't be good.
It's Ganon.
Dwarf.
Oh, he's a magic reindeer.
Well,
Deer and boy. Okay.
I thought it looked good.
Yeah.
This went on Lexi's list even before she watched the whole trailer.
Wait,
Hold on.
who's the developer? Yeah, no. Wait, what's Ivy?
Ivy Road's the developer, Anna Purina is the publisher.
No, I was the Deer and Boy.
What about
Is
it?
Boy and Deer?
Is Boy and Deer.
Is Boy and Deer?
Boy, ampersand,
and
deer.
Deer.
Boy and Deer.
Yes.
It's like, oh, it's the developer of that. Oh boy, let's not go to DeviantArt for that. That doesn't sound good.
How about Boy and Deer game?
Yeah, but okay, Lifeline Games. That's what I was looking for.
Okay.
Because it had a Did you get a vibe of Journey in that?
Not that one. There's another one that will.
Oh.
So we'll get there.
So I was wondering if it was that game company.
It
That's
was
why I
not.
You
No,
can
none
play.
of these
You can
are
play.
that
Just
game.
let me ramble. Just play. And let
No,
me
because
ramble.
they are going to talk in this one, I think.
I'm not meant to be here. I'm a fighter.
Me neither.
I'm meant to be in the arena, in combat. But
Instead, you're in Candyland.
I'm out here in the middle of the woods, running
Yeah,
a tea
what-
shop. So, what does running a tea shop involve?
Lexi's like, I'm sold. Put this on the list.
I've had to get used to the pretty
This is
machine
going
they've got
not
here.
where I expected it to
None
go.
of these tasks are all that hard. They just take patience. And I'm not really the patient type. But I'm surviving. Of course, I have to actually serve the tea to our customers. And once that's done, I'll usually check in with Boro, the guy who owns the shop, to see if my help is needed anywhere. And when all the chores are done, sometimes I'll just sit on a bench and do absolutely nothing. It's not fighting, but it's peaceful. And what's weird is that I actually feel good. I'm happy. I can stop running now. I can stop. I can stop. I can stop running. This is good for me. I need to enjoy this. I feel good. I'm happy. I'm happy.
This is not supposed to be funny, is it?
She has PTSD.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we should be laughing about this.
We're not. Just you.
Oh, PS5. Oh, it was a PlayStation. It could be interesting, that one.
Turn your thoughts inward and focus on your shade.
Undynamical.
Do you feel it?
No.
I do.
So this is a story trailer, but gameplay is out there. It's supposed to be equally as impressive.
Incredible. They called themselves the Sahin. 9 among them were chosen and shielded from death.
The Unknown Nine. Does this have anything to do with why Vincent is here?
Uh-oh.
Humanity has lived for eons at the mercy of the Nine. It's time we took
Not
control
figure
of
out.
our own destiny.
Is this steampunk? Is it?
My guess would be 1920s.
Like is this the future or the?
Remember stepping. Find your target and bridge the gap.
You don't belong here.
You're wrong. This is exactly where I'm meant to be.
The whole possession thing makes for an interesting combat flow, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if this is like, it looks, I mean, I'm assuming action based?
Yeah, I think so.
Like that's not like a...
Vincent found something down there.
I mean, they tried that with when they tried to bring Parasite Eve back on the PSP, or was it the Vita? I forget which one.
Hi, I'm Derek. I'm John, and we're part of the team of indie developers working on UFO 50, a collection of 50 games. You heard that correctly.
Oh.
That's 50 brand new games.
Now, they didn't show 50, but the ones they showed look good.
Oh, got that right in the back of the neck. He shot him in the ass.
First and foremost, these are not mini games. Some of the games are smaller, like arcade-style games. Others are quite large, with expansive worlds to explore. But every single game is a complete experience, from its opening title screen to its ending credits. There's a story that connects all these games, too. We invented a fictional company called UFO Soft that developed these games for a fictional 80s game console. This company's history spans from 1982 to 1990, and the games get more technically advanced as the years go on. And as you explore the timeline, you'll find that some games have sequels or recurring characters. We also thought about the limitations of the hardware. We devised a strict 32-color palette as well as audio restrictions to make you feel like you're in the world of UFO 50, no matter which game you're playing. One area where we didn't limit ourselves is in the game's designs. We were happy to build on modern game design and genres, and we strived to make sure that each game felt like a unique experience. Our goal
I'm
isn't
so
just
on
to
board
remind
with
you of
this.
a bygone era. It's also to provide 50 fresh experiences. We like to think that UFO Soft was a company that was ahead of its time. All of the games are unlocked from the start, so you can explore the collection in your own way. Every game's not going to be everyone's favorite, but figuring out which games you like is part of the fun. With so much variety, you're sure to find something to get lost in, whether you prefer fast-paced action games or thinky strategy games.
And we all have fond memories of going to a friend's house and browsing their game library for something to play together. So half of UFO 50's games have multiplayer, either co-op or versus.
Needless to say, UFO 50 has been in development for a long time. But today, we're very excited to finally announce a release date.
That's right, UFO 50 is coming to Steam on September 18th.
I got the feeling that September 18th was like they recorded a bunch of dates, and then as it got close, they just picked which file to paste in there.
It's been in development for 7 years, so yes, you're probably
I
correct.
was just trying to say that it's kind of like a nightmare to think about.
That's a labor of love. Somebody's got patience with the money.
Mm-hmm.
Don't nod. Okay, come in.
This is the one that reminds me of Journey.
Yeah, I'm already in just by the way it looks.
There is no dialogue.
Perfect. Oh, yeah. Okay, if anything bad happens to the puppy, we riot. I say, if this starts off with something bad happening to the pup, I am not buying this game, and I will tell everybody not to.
Yeah. Brain broken.
This
Look,
looks
Dave,
like
it's
one
a
of the-
handheld.
Oh yeah, I'm already in.
No, you're not yet.
Oh yeah, I know this one.
Oh, you do?
Okay.
Right?
I'm getting dizzy, I think.
Well,
Right?
concentrate on the little screen. Because the little screen's where all the bad guys are.
And all the things that you can't actually see.
Right. And then you have to use the 3D to make sure you're not falling to your death. This is nuts.
Yeah, when I saw this,
like Fez on crack.
when I saw this like before, I'm like, I can't even, like, why would you even think this up? Like, this just sounds like a nightmare to implement.
You're basically creating two games running simultaneously in one game.
Right.
I was like, okay.
Well,
if they pull this off, like, oh man, that is just super impressive. What? A game about waiting and life? Okay. Alright. I'm on board. And I got a specific reason why.
No, I knew you were on board as soon as I saw it.
This is complete. This is giving me like Panic on the Sega CD vibes.
They made
Fair
for
play.
every game they made useless checklists that you can do to kill time.
I'm on board. That's
Hi,
fantastic.
I'm
That's
Jamie Elser,
perfect.
co-founder of Caligram Studio, and it's my pleasure to introduce you to our mystery adventure game, Phoenix Springs.
When I finally find him, my brother makes me promise not to go to the Oasis. So, of course, it's where I end up.
You play as Iris Dormer, a reporter whose search for a brother leads her to this beautiful yet eerie desert oasis named Phoenix Springs.
It is a beautiful place to explore. Life is slow. The air is clean. Secrets are kept. But should I stop looking for answers?
We call it a
they're
modern
losing
point-and-click
me here.
game. It feels like one of the classic of the 90s that we know and love.
Okay, they got
The
me
key
back in a
difference is
little
that
bit.
You don't hold objects in your inventory. What you have instead are thoughts and concepts and ideas, like a detective pinboard, and you have to connect them with the world around you or mention them in conversations in order to progress.
It could get complicated and messy really fast.
Good, yeah.
Her
Or
pinky's
it
not
could
on
be kind
the
of
thing.
cool if it works.
Her pinky was not on that hand sensor. It shouldn't
Oh.
have
The
worked.
game's been in development for 7 years
Pinpricked her
now.
index
Small
finger,
team of
so.
3. And one of the biggest challenges
But
was
the
trying to crack
pinky-
the art style.
The art
Wow.
style is super cool, and I like point-and-click adventures, so
I do. That's what drew me into, because I'm a sucker for point-and-click adventures.
So this seems like the repeating theme here is hand drawn.
yeah.
Places like South by Southwest Sydney.
Oh, well, I think this is more ray tracing.
Or IndieX in Lisbon, where
I thought he said hand drawn.
It is hand drawn, but it reminds me of a ray
Right.
tracing style.
Devs.
Right,
It's not
right.
just being able to get the games in front of players, but really connect with other developers, especially in small teams who might be facing the same challenges you do.
Everybody does have challenges. He's right.
I will never
Not
stop looking for answers.
The game
big
is set to
flaming
release on September the 16th,
things that are.
2024 on Steam, so you know what to do. And in the meantime, on behalf of the whole team, thanks again.
He's
to the
assuming a
devs,
lot.
And we really can't wait to welcome you all into this bit of world that we created for you.
So
I don't like him assuming I know what to do. I do not know what to do.
Wishlist on Steam.
Oh, Ted says.
Oh.
This was the takeaway from the Devolver. Also, it says Pixel Book Nights or Pixel Nights. The storybook game is coming out this year, but they didn't have a release date.
Oh, nice.
Lexi's like, "Is this what the game looks like?" I'm like, "Probably not." And there you go.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
But it looks smooth.
Yeah.
Oh, I am in.
And then you can buy shops in the area to frequent and change the layout. It's kind of interesting. It's both world building and side-scrolling beat 'em up or isometric beat 'em
Man,
up.
I am in.
Yep. Okay, there's one more. Mainly because it was the best. Well, there's two more. There's a commercial for a game that is obviously going to be a throwaway mobile game, but they must have had every favor on the planet in order to have the people in it that they had in it.
Hi, I'm
Hold on
Jamie
one second. I
Olsen,
need
co-founder
to
of
back
Paragraph
up
Studios.
because it kept recommending it here. There. No, what? Okay, I can just do it this way.
Maybe you should put in the word commercial since you're looking for the commercial.
Trailer commercials.
See, you just did not want to do what I wanted to do.
No, because it was called the official trailer. Okay, I think this is it.
I said cock-a-doodle-doo, dude.
What's going on? Who are you?
Look at your phone. I'm the chicken.
Okay, well, I'm losing my mind.
Get it together, boy.
We're here to make your life more fun.
I'm fun. I drink right out of the carton.
Well, I don't think you know the definition of fun. Come on, get up.
Can we give me a quick 5?
The time for fun starts now.
I've got an axe.
There's no time to explain.
I am butt naked from the waist down, so...
Get out of the f***ing bed, dude.
Get out of the bed.
All right, jeez.
I think we got one right here. Yeah, I reckon we can take him.
Steal his coins.
Peck him.
Yeah, burn this place to the ground and destroy everything.
Wow, that was a little intense. I gotta say, it kind of
Over the top
took
much?
this in a different direction.
Wow.
Yeah, let's not do that one, right?
Oh, okay, hey.
You don't get a vote.
Tell me about yourself.
I think I'm an excellent candidate for the job because
And your swordplay, tell me about your swordplay.
He is a bridge that,
Also, I pillaged a few villages.
So great
He's one of the most equitable people I've ever met.
He's so equitable.
You know, like sometimes thumbs, both. Yeah, he's refreshing in that way. Killed 10 men.
Never be a problem.
I'm not a lawyer.
You want him to.
I'm just a lumberjack.
I'm sorry, but I just don't think you're qualified to be an accountant. So. Which is why you'll have the job.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
That is really
We
good.
would have.
That's talented.
Oh my goodness.
What's a parking like?
Oh. Here.
There's more where that came from.
Oh, I hope not.
Guys, maybe everything isn't a squad activity.
That makes no sense.
You can do it.
Yeah,
Just relax your bowels, your mind,
Thank you.
your spirit.
This needs to be more fun.
Never made it as a wise man. Couldn't cut it as a poor man stealing. This is how you remind me. This is how you remind me of what I really am. Not like you.
What's going on?
Different story. This time I'm mistaken for handing you a hard word breaking. I've been wrong. I've been down. You have every battle. These pop words in my head saying, are we having fun yet? Yeah.
So what does the staff do?
It summons a horde of skeletons that will
How
destroy
long
everything
is
you love to care
this?
Very.
You are
That's what I said.
funny witch.
for. I'm not joking.
Hey,
Look at these clowns.
you call this a squat?
Pathetic.
Pasta. Jinx. 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 You Jinx.
Dolph Lundgren and Christopher Hemsworth. Are you freaking kidding me?
You supposed to be a lumberjack? I gotta say, you got a great aesthetic.
You got a beautiful beard.
Didn't catch who that was.
Happen to want to go chop some trees, would you?
I'd be delighted.
He's really having fun, huh?
I think our job here is done.
Sam again tomorrow?
Oh, sorry, little buddy.
Where are you going? You can't leave.
Aye. We ain't never leaving you. Goodbye.
Here. That came from inside me.
Do you want me to shut the door or?
Like, I'm never gonna play it, but
I appreciate the effort, but
Yeah, it's like what?
oh, 5 minutes long.
I know, like what?
there is money in those mobile games.
But I mean, there has to be for the amount of money they just spent on that. I need to look up for the other one. I need to look up the Gorilla Showcase because I don't think it's actually Or no, not Gorilla. What was it? It was Day of the Devs.
Oh wow! So we're gonna sit there and cycle through.
No. It's
I was ready to say this is going to be a real crowd pleaser of a show if we start doing that.
No. Just give me a second.
Be stupid time.
Should we like do a little dance while we're waiting here?
Oh my god!
What?
Just stop.
No, we're supposed to be entertaining people, so I don't want to let you down.
I mean, we have 380 episodes that say otherwise.
All right, it's not true. But I don't. No. No. That is wrong. That is exceptionally wrong, because those shows I let you down. I did not want to let you down.
Yeah, I was just teasing anyways.
Yeah, the reality of is this what we're watching?
No, I'm looking for it. I have to find it. Give me one second.
No, that game sucks. No, that's trash. It's what? No, that one. Yeah, I like that one. That one. No. Yes. Yeah, we're back to yes. No for the haircut. It's a zoo. All right. Now we're going pretty fast. That looked dirty. That one was good. I'm all in on that one. I can't crap on that. All right, I don't even know what that was. That kind of looks cyberpunkish, so I might be in.
That's what I'm looking for, Crow. What was the name of it? I can't remember the name of it now. Oh, I do remember. It was Building Relationships. Building Relationships.
LinkedIn, the game.
No, God, that's the problem here. Game. Yes.
There you go.
But I'm afraid. Nope. I have to. Okay, so it was Day of the Devs. So I have to find. I have to find the actual. Trust me, we want the guy who's the lead dev on it. That's the whole point of this, is because he makes this trailer.
Our goal isn't just to remind you of a bygone era.
He makes it even better.
Yeah, like 1,000 times better. So give me 1 second while I scrub through here and find it.
My concept of time is really weird right now.
Well, you'll be all right for like 2.5 seconds. By the way, Blumhouse Studios, is that the movie theater? The movie company? Yeah, so they opened a game division. They've got 7 games already in the works.
7?
All horror games of different genres of horror.
Oh. That's interesting.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Here we go. I can't wait to hear Dave's comments on this, or Matt's for that matter.
By Tanant Games, this is Building Relationships.
สวัสดีครับชื่อธนัท ปุษยางกูลครับจากกรุงเทพมหานคร and I'm here to show you probably the most stupid game you'll see all day today. It's a silly adventure game where you play as a house on a date, and it's called Building Relationships. Take a look. In this game, you'll find yourself as a new arrival on the island. You'll be exploring the area, moving around just like a real house. Here's a bunch of wacky structures you can meet, like Mint, who's a friendly apartment, here to help introduce you to the others. Or Millie, who's this tall windmill.
Millie, I get it.
Just step on you if you ask them nicely.
Wait, what?
You'll also find these chesters hiding around the island. They're not looking for a date. They're in a very complicated polycule, but they'll help you unlock new abilities like jumping and wave dashing. If you're looking for a break, there's a bunch of fishing spots around the island. Though the local wildlife might not be what you expected.
Has a fishing minigame, Dave. You're in.
Yeah.
There's a few questions on stream.
I was literally just playing one today.
Is this a dating sim? Not exactly. There's some dating elements, but the story all takes place in one day. So think of it more like a short hike, but stupid. Are you okay? No. Is my mother proud of me? No. Can you have sex in the game? No. But there is some plans for DLC because just like in real life, you have to pay extra for that. An unexpected adventure awaits in building relationships. Wish is now on Steam.
I want to support the. I want to support this.
See, that's what I'm like. I'm like Crow and I were the same way. We're like, the fudge is this? It's like, I mean, yeah.
I mean, just the honesty alone.
Yep.
Deserves my money. Look, I appreciate that.
So that's it. That was the highlights that we saw from. I screwed everything up now. I screwed everything up. Hold on, let me.
Oh, we're polydimensional.
Yup. Give me 1 second. Let me fix it by putting it back. I shouldn't have done it. He was just a boy.
Push a button. I shouldn't have done it.
Which are we off the air? Can we like say
we're not off the air? No.
Oh, we are on chaos air right now.
Yes. There, I have fixed. I have fixed us. We're back. Wait, it's the wrong screen. Wait,
is it? I don't know. I'm looking at. There's an error.
Real-time error reports are no longer available in Universal Analytics.
Oh yeah. But it's because I had it full screen. I bet. Okay, so we do that, and then we go.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Go back to.
Nope. So there. Dude, be careful of what you're sharing.
I'm not sharing anything.
No, I know. It was a joke. It was a thing with a PDF file. You know, because. Remember the one time? Remember the one time when we let people in?
Now, yeah, I remember the one time we let people in. Trust me. So yes, that's about it. I don't know if we want to. I can't talk about what I've been playing or watching because I don't know. I've had 7 hours of sleep in the last 48 hours, so I'm wearing the glasses for a reason.
I could talk about something I played.
I got a couple things.
Playing.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah, fun stuff. Okay, so I've been I'm playing this one actually again because I played it before, but I'm playing it again on the Evercade. There's a game called Good Boy Galaxy. Have you heard of this?
No.
I'm familiar with that one. No.
I probably talked about it before, but it was a Kickstarter I was in where they were making a brand new Game Boy Advance game. And it was called
I remember that.
Yeah, it was called Good Boy Galaxy, and it was a it's basically a space dog Metroidvania. So I'm in. So I kickstarted the project. I actually got a ROM for it to play, so I was like playing it on one of my retro devices. But then they came out with an Evercade cart, so I'm playing that like again on the Evercade. And it's just a great style to the game. Tons of puzzles. It's more puzzle based than combat based.
Really? Because it looks like there's a lot of combat.
There's combat, but it's not like solely combat. Like it's definitely a lot of puzzle too. And there's boss fights, sometimes they're like more puzzle based.
It looks like a Metroidvania to me.
It is.
I did not hear you say that.
Oh yeah, I said it's a space dog based Metroidvania, so I'm in.
Yes.
And I think it's one that doesn't get mentioned enough when people talk about Metroidvanias and I think it's like available from I think you can get it legitimately from a bunch of places now. And
the trailer he was showing showed a Switch logo, so
yeah, it's supposed to come to the Switch.
I don't know why there's no sound.
I hear it in my
hear no
headphones.
sound.
What the Lord? Why do I not hear it? Stand by.
I don't know, but he's contending with mysterious forces.
Yes. I'm not going to hear anything now because the signal is lost. Oh, never mind.
My audio just switched randomly.
Oh no!
Wow, that's really loud. Because I turned it up because I was trying to see if I could hear it.
And I think I kickstarted the actual Game Boy cartridge, so eventually that's going to show up. So
Nice.
that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it looks solid.
Yeah.
But super solid game. There's some tricky, there's some tricky stuff in it and everything like that. Lots of puzzles and everything. It's really great.
So that's the same trailer. Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
There's some Playdate games I was playing through again.
Mm-hmm.
There was this one I played through recently. It was did I talk about it last time?
I don't know.
I think so.
Did we? It was what was it? Mars. Oh man, hold on. Mars After Midnight. And you guys ever play this game? I think it was a PC game called Papers, Please.
Yes. Yeah. I played it. Yes.
Yeah, I think it's made by the same guy. Great. The music's great. The art is great.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I'm looking at.
Me
I know,
either. Art's great though.
It's hard to. I'll describe it in a second, and it'll all make sense. So I'm gonna let y'all watch it before.
What's this got to do with Mars?
It's on Mars. And these are like aliens. So basically you're running little self-help groups. And you have to plan your refreshments for it. And the gameplay loop is you have to let people in, but they have to be the people that are there for the right thing. So there's little puzzles you have to do. Some of them are just some of them have acne, some of them carry knives, and you have to look for them to be doing whatever. And then there's a little cleanup of the refreshments thing. You select what you want to do, how you want to advertise throughout town. It's got a fun little gameplay loop. It is a chill out game. You don't have to do anything. It's not anything crazy. It's the playdate's fun as hell. I do recommend that. It's such a unique little thing. The screen is it's a 1-bit screen. It's either on or off.
The Playdate is for a very
it's not
specific, very
shades of gray or
specialized
anything.
audience, of which I was surprised to find myself a member. I was unable to resist the pure
I'm just curious
lo-fi
what they
charm
give
of
it.
it. And while the Season 1 games don't all hit for me, the joy of trying out a steady flow of new, interesting, inventive games held my interest even for the ones I wasn't too keen on. The Crank is a gimmick, okay? But the way certain game designers cleverly implemented it is really fun, and I'm interested to see what uses come of it in future games. That being said, ergonomically, definitely a bummer to use for some of the more crank-intensive games, and the screen's lack of a backlight can be a frustrating limitation, but you know what?
It's
Playdate
pure,
charmed me.
though.
And now I am fully under its spell.
Okay.
I will say,
just curious.
Yeah, I know you're like, that they can. This is the easiest way to show it is by like, having the emulated screen do it. There's a healthy development scene for it. You get full access to the APIs, and like you can, jump right in and start developing stuff for it. But the graphics look way better on the device than the emulation screens.
When are you developing Butt Scratcher 1.0?
With the crank.
Yeah.
Oh wow, there's a callback. Holy cow.
Hey, I've never forgotten.
That is, I still think that would have been a hit when we thought about it.
I mean, still could be.
You know something? Oh man, maybe this needs to be worked on for the play date. I wonder if anybody's making money on these games. I mean, Mars After Midnight had to make because that was great. But I actually finished that, and it's just a really nice experience the whole way through. For some reason, I'm playing a lot of Final Fight all over the place on my old emulation devices. Like I would pick up one, I'm like, oh, arcade Final Fight, okay, I'll play through that, and then I had on my Analog Pocket, I have the Final Fight 1 Game Boy Advance cartridge. So I played through that on my Analog Pocket, and it's just like, then I picked up another one. I was just like, oh, Final Fight SNES, why am I doing this? I don't know. And then I found one that was like somebody did like a knockoff, kind of Final Fight. It was like a Final Fight homebrew kind of thing. And I played that. I just, I've been on a weird Final Fight kick. There was a
You've been on a weird Final Fight kick since I've known you, sir.
All right, that's probably
fair. I mean, you said you played Final Fantasy, but in reality, you were just playing Final Fight.
It could be why. It would explain a lot. But
oh, boy.
Yeah. So that's been I'm so thirsty. But yeah, it's got real cool stuff. So yeah, I've been playing a lot of Final Fight for some reason, and just looking up old school 2D brawlers. I haven't played in a while or anything. So there's plenty on there. The one there's a new bit of hardware. About the Evercade and how I like the Evercade, and I've been buying different versions of it. For that, they have an Evercade Alpha that's coming out. And check this thing out. So it plays all the Evercade, all the Evercade games, but it's in a little arcade cabinet with full size. It's got a full size arcade stick.
And how much, pray tell, is that?
I think it's about $250. It's
got another way for you to play 2 local multiplayer. That's nice.
But it's it's a legit arcade joystick, and there's even a special edition that has what is it, the fight professional Sanwa sticks or something like that.
Yeah, $230. What?
The very first thing I see. Evercade Alpha will fail dead on arrival. Wow.
It's like a super niche of a niche device.
Yeah. By the way, it's looking like Astrobot is going to be a $70 game.
Wow.
That's
well,
what
I mean,
I
we
said.
got the last one for free, so
I know. It's holy crap.
Yeah. I feel like it deserves it just for that.
I mean,
dude.
It was a good game, but I don't know that justifies, they needed to show off the hardware to people that bought the system. That's a normal thing to do.
And now they need just at least one more game that actually uses all the stuff they showed off in that game.
Sure, but I feel like that would be a $40 game at most.
You know what? You know what? You know what? It's going to be $70.
I mean, it could be worth it. I mean, I'm not. It does seem a bit much off of the.
It's totally worth it. I think I spent like $70 on the little Astrobot.
I did not show them that Pizza Man because neither of them would care about the Killer Bean trailer game.
The killer what? The
Killer
bees?
Killer Bean.
Killer Bean?
Yes.
Dude, I am a fan of the legume.
Okay.
But, all right, is this? I don't know, but you kind of know what I like, so. What's
this is not going to be it. I mean, the humor you may like, but
Okay, Grand Theft Auto, Mad Max, or not Mad Max.
That's what I call a
Max Payne.
dramatic entrance.
Max Payne. Yeah.
There's a reason why I'm called Killer Bean. It's because I'm good at what I do. Really. Really. Good. I used to be an assassin for the Shadow Agency. An international organization powerful enough to shape the world. Until they lied to me and tried to
what am I
kill
not
me.
supposed to like about this, Mark?
Now, I'm gonna destroy them.
You're the gosh darn idiot who wants to take down the Shadow Agency. Well, it is sure nice to meet you. Before you die.
Dude, there was a German in it. Come on.
We're not sure what kind of game it actually is.
Who I am, and I will make them pay for it.
Yeah, because I was like, it's jumping between first and...
Yeah. And it's like, it could even be a BR. We're not sure. So I was like, was any of that actually gameplay? Maybe. But I hadn't done any research on it after the show because literally I was putting together this playlist.
They do look like chicken nuggets.
Yeah, they do look like chicken nuggets.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Like, that's a very long chickpea. Is that what we're supposed to be going for?
I have no idea.
Since it's up, have you guys watched the new Venom trailer?
No, I don't care. I'm not going to.
Because I'm there. I saw the first one, hated it. I didn't even bother watching the second one yet. And the trailer for the third one actually made me think it might be worth,
I will watch
it's
it.
Sony. It's not.
Free streaming of it.
I'll watch it when it hits the streams.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying pay theaters for it, but I'm like, it didn't give me that same reaction I had to the trailers to the first two. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, because they realize that if they just keep doing what they've been doing in the trailers, you're not going to go see it. So they're going to try and make it look as interesting as they can, which probably is anything you saw in this trailer, probably not making it to the final cut. I mean, that's Sony at this point. I do not trust them as far as I could throw them.
That's fair. I did finally watch Madam Web, though, and it wasn't terrible. It wasn't good, but it wasn't terrible. The trailers totally misrepresented it. The trailers completely misrepresented it.
That's funny.
By the way, it is a first/third person roguelike shooter. That the story changes every time you start a new campaign.
Oh, interesting.
I mean,
so
it is. I don't know if it's coming to other platforms though.
Right. Oh, and Godzilla -1.
Nice. Did you like it?
Sorry, that was a really bad segue.
That
yeah,
that's
awesome.
actually you're the second person who said it was all right.
No, I said it was awesome.
Oh no, I asked how it was, and you said it's all right.
No, I was starting to say that I really had a horrible. That was a horrible segue.
Oh,
like I think that was sort of an apology or something. Okay. But Godzilla -1, awesome.
Does Matt or Dave like House of the Dragon?
What is that?
Yeah.
It's the prequel for.
Oh yeah, I haven't watched it yet. So.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
You're not going to? Did you watch
Game of Thrones? Yeah. I watched every flippin' episode, including every episode of season 8, and those guys can go die in a fire before I watch anything they do again.
So you're not watching Three Body Problem then?
Oh, okay. Never mind. I watched Three Body Problem. I didn't realize it was them. So
remember, they can adapt something that was already written for them. They can't write their own stuff.
Right. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
So I think their strength is in adaptation. So, they're not writing. House of the Dragon is done by a completely different team. But don't sleep on the show. I got into it, and my expectations were kind of like, low. I was like, am I going to like this or whatever? I like some of the people who were in it, so let me give it a shot. And was that everything? Hello?
Oh, you're good.
You're good.
Okay. I heard something weird.
It was your Alexa.
Yeah. So I started, watching the show and everything, and I was like, it's okay. And then it ramps up and sucks you in. It is way better than I expected it to be.
And Pizza Man, you're mistaken. Helldivers 2, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, Dragon's Dogma 2, Tekken 8, all PlayStation exclusives this year.
They don't have any they don't have a lot of first party things, and that's all COVID's fault because their pipeline got totally screwed up.
Yep. Okay. What about you, Matt?
So I watched the newest Star Wars show, The Acolyte. I watched episode 1. I haven't watched episode 2 yet. Both dropped together. I like where episode. Say again.
I said those were good.
Yeah, I thought so. It's I was surprised. I didn't really kind of pay attention to who was in it, and it was kind of funny as I'm watching it with the fam, and we're all picking out who different people are and what they're from and stuff. It's like, so it was kind of funny just seeing the talent that's in there, and I didn't really know much about it. I hadn't really I knew the original concept from when it was announced, and that was about it.
Yeah,
so,
I didn't know who was even going to be in it, and when I saw somebody show up, I was just like,
wait, is that the one with Carrie-Anne Moss?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I was interested to watch that one. I just haven't yet.
Yeah, I did not know she was in it at all.
Well, yeah. Wait. What? We watched the trailer together. I swear to God, because I was calling it Matrix Star Wars, specifically because she was in it. Because in the thing she does the move, and I'm like, I am the chosen one.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah,
I could have sworn we talked about this.
I don't have that memory. I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean much, but
yeah, I never saw a trailer for the Acolyte.
I mean, I think I saw one, and I knew that Squid Games guy was in it, but that was about it.
Yeah, he was a surprise for me because he wasn't in the original trailer for it.
That was driving me nuts. Why he looked familiar?
Yeah.
And his Padawan is Daphne Kane from Logan. It's 23.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. Not the current Padawan, right?
Yeah.
And then my daughter knew the other fresh new Jedi Knight, the guy that had just gotten knighted, that was the friend of the runaway character. She knew him from something, and but yeah, it was just kind of funny that's actually a pretty I won't say star-studded, but it's a interesting collection of known figures. Whereas in Star Wars, you tend to get like different.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you who had known figures in it. Squad Busters, 5-minute trailer. What the hell? Why?
I don't. Yeah, they had a lot of leftover money from their.
Or if somebody called in every favor he ever had from film school. That's the only.
Yeah. Okay.
I have a guess. I have a guess on this one. Maybe that was like an investment thing. Those guys were all doing. You know how they all throw their money at little things like that. So maybe somebody was getting like celebrity, like you buy in for this amount, but you do some advertising.
That was the Kickstarter for $1 million. We get Chris Hemsworth. For $2 million, we get Dolph Lundgren.
That was amazing.
I mean, Supercell is okay, but I don't think they got that kind of money. That's really strange.
Yeah,
So
there's
strange.
something going on there. But
no, I'm saying the actors are investing.
No,
That's
I get
part
what
of
you're
their-
saying.
Yeah,
But why wouldn't the actors invest in something good?
Oh,
they
yeah,
don't know any better.
Yeah, it's just they need a tax break, I guess.
Maybe. Maybe.
I also started the Three Body Problem, so I got through the first 2 episodes of that, and I'm kind of wondering how far season 1 goes because we burned through like first half of the book already.
I never read the books, but I guess pretty far is the short answer.
So yeah, Dave, you have to tell me if it goes past book 1, tell me where I need to stop because I'm only halfway through book 2, which is also on my list.
They don't go into book 2.
Okay. Which I'm really wondering how they're going to with the way they've structured this, because some of it is like oddly faithful, and then the rest of it is just like chaotically different.
Yeah, it's weird.
I mean, I don't have any predetermined expectations since I haven't read the book, and even I thought it ramped pretty hard. So I don't know where they're going with this.
Well, I mean, man, the books go places.
Oh, yeah. I'm far enough into the second book that it goes. It does things.
Didn't they say that it's already canceled after season 3?
I only heard that season 2 was confirmed, so I don't know beyond.
I'm almost positive they said that season 2 and 3 are confirmed, and then that's it. Like it's canceled because the showrunners are done. Like they're done with the story after that.
There's
only it's 3 books, so if it's a season per book, then yeah. But yeah, and then I'm caught up on Doctor Who, except for the episode that came out tonight. Obviously, I'm really enjoying this season. I know it's pretty, I won't say super divisive, but there's some strong opinions going both ways, as with all things. But it's definitely a different approach from what had been in there, and they've gone from like magic to kind of a hard short 1950s short story sci-fi style. They've kind of gone all over the place with this season, which I appreciate. I like.
It sounds like very old school Doctor.
Yeah, and but I've heard through hearsay that it's very silly as well.
The first there are a couple episodes that are very silly, and then it gets less so.
Okay.
And Nchuti's doing a great job. I like his energy. What's her name? Millie Gibson, I think, is the companion's actress's name. She's doing great. It was kind of funny because they actually call out the fact that the actor's 5'10", which made me realize if he's only 5'10", she's like 5'2", and we started looking up heights of folks because it's like, how tall are these people? And he is like 5'10" and a half, and she is 5'2". So that was just kind of a odd, funny thing that happened. And then Mitchell's been watching Gundam Seed for the first time. He's never watched it, so I've been kind of catching bits and pieces of it here as I move in and out of the area as he's doing that. And then game-wise, I started Dredge, partially because of the Days of Play stuff that was going on. And I see why when Dredge and Dave the Diver came out at the same time, they got so much like crossplay because they are very similar, but very different at the same time. I actually enjoy Dredge a bit over Dave the Diver personally. No offense, Dave. I'm sorry. But I know it's a betrayal. But yeah, I'm enjoying that game. So I've been playing that a little bit here and there. And then Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, I've managed to get a couple more hours. I'm to the Golden Saucer finally.
I haven't touched it in weeks. I'm never gonna.
Only like 60 hours in to get to the Golden Saucer. Well, you were supposed to dedicate a night to it. Are you still doing that? Because,
that's part of why. No.
Get back on that then. Finish it, boy. But yeah, no, it's an interesting game because of the balance of like main story to side stuff, and it's just kind of wild, but it's still fun.
There was a new mech game. And I forgot to put it on the list, and I'm trying to. No.
Monkey Donkey.
No.
Oh, and then I'm still playing Vampire Survivors because I still haven't gotten through all the DLCs yet. And I've started doing the adventures, Dave. Nobody told me that the adventure things existed. I just like, what's this adventure thing? And I went in there like, it's a whole restart of the game.
Yeah, I haven't dug into that one too much because I just got the Contra DLC.
Mm-hmm. I've heard that's pretty deep.
It's deep and it's good. Like when you start going, like when you do a run that's just like all the Contra stuff, it gets really fun.
I bet.
But yeah, totally. Whoa, what's that?
Yeah, that's it. I'm pretty sure that's it. Mecha Rake trailer. Yeah. This was the one that I saw from Matt. Sorry, I didn't include it on the list.
No. Yep, definitely. Two guys that have designed Gundam. Yeah. Got Gundam seed written all over it.
Yeah.
One of them's the Armored Core design.
I hope they wash them off first. Come on.
Little Macross there. I think one of them did a Macross series, I think. Was it Arena? Yeah, it's an arena fighter, isn't it? They're like in like a Gundam space station type environment. Yeah, there's some Armored Core design in there too. Yeah.
I was just ready to say, yeah, this is.
That was a little Zone of the Enders there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mecha Break. Cool.
Mecha Break or something.
If that game is like any fun at all, I would imagine it would have to do really well.
Yeah.
I would think so as well.
Especially with it's evoking all those like designs of stuff that people that like mecha like. Actually, it looks like the White Knight from White Knight's Chronicle.
It does, doesn't it? That was my first thought also. Okay. Let's see.
How many people remember that game? Like 3
Ken
of us.
and me and you. So that's 3.
And Mitchell. That's 4.
Blitz Brawl Bays. It doesn't say what kind of game it actually is.
Oh, if you scroll up, there was like online PvP and PvE, it looked like. Or no, online co-op. Okay, online PvP and online co-op.
Which, I don't know. Again, great, but you didn't say if it's arena fighter or if it's PvE missions or what. But yes. Okay, I'm sorry. I remembered from something Dave said. I'm like, oh, I need to show Matt that.
Yeah, no problem. And that was all I really had. It's been a slow week, so.
Man, I watched a bunch of anime. I'm pretty much out again, but I did burn through season 1 and 2 of Sword Art Online
Okay.
I'm actually still very much enjoying it. I think I'm to a movie. That's kind of why I stopped for the moment. And I don't know.
How far does season 2 get you through? I don't remember.
Season 2 ends with the very predictable but still well written best fighter in ALS.
Okay.
Because the I don't want to spoil the plot twist, but
yeah, yeah.
We'll just say the player who has the unique sword skill.
Right.
That the end of that arc is the end of season 2.
Okay.
Which felt very tacked on to me. Like they wrote the first 3/4 of the season and they were like, oh crap, we've got 4 more episodes to fill. Let's do this other thing. I would have appreciated more if they had figured out a way to blend that into the story arc before instead of just having it feel like an afterthought.
The longer it goes, it does kind of get vignette-y. It's kind of disconnected a bit, but
you started Sword Hero. You're really liking it so far? Sword Hero.
Cool.
I don't know what that is. I'm afraid to look it up.
I finally took your recommendation, started checking out that Dungeon Chef one.
Oh yeah, how are you liking it?
It's hilarious.
That's a game.
That dude, it's always like, I wonder what his toes taste like. Just cracks me up. Like,
yeah, Laios reminds me of me a lot. Oh, Rise of the Shield Hero. Nice. Yes, I'm all caught up on that. Season 3, sadly, was a bit of a snooze fest, to be honest. I did not see. I was expecting big things, and like they got none of it done. Anything they had set out for the season, pretty much nothing happened the entire season. So I was a little upset with that.
It's a filler season.
It was a filler season, which how do you do that for an entire season? You managed to get almost nothing done.
No, it's because they desperately want to try and have a job next year.
Yeah.
Well, the funny thing is, the gaps between seasons for all these shows is just getting ridiculous now. So
huge.
It's like,
I'm still waiting for One Punch season 3 to come on.
And you seem to have cemented the nail in the coffin for Tokyo Revengers because they still haven't announced another season. So
sorry, I wasn't trying to do that to you.
I'm just gonna have to read the end of it. That's all.
I've decided I've given up on My Hero Academia. This season has, I think it's only 3 episodes in, and I'm already like my eyes are bleeding. I'm so bored. And
yeah, Spy Family is really fun. I really love Spy. It's a Crodad there. I really like Spy Family. We went and saw the movie in the theater. That's my actual first in theater anime movie. Was the Spy Family Code White. So yeah. I'm
trying to think that, like I'm still watching all the I was born the 7th son of a noble so I could focus my studies on my magic. That's been.
How do you remember the names of these things? It is so ridiculous.
I mean, listen. How many times have you seen the name of a book that's I was born the 7th son of a noble so that I can study magic? It's a friggin' mouthful, and once you say it, it's like, okay, yeah, I remember it. That's it.
I can barely remember the name of the book I'm reading, and it's like 3 words. It's like Dark Forest or Black Forest or something like that.
And then the other one that I'm caught up on now.
I remember your guys' names right now.
The Banished Hero Lives as He Pleases. That one's getting good, but it's a little annoying because the main character is so OP that he probably could take over the world in a day if he wanted to. And he's pretending not to.
Isn't.
Or he's not. So it's like, I don't know. It's getting a little much. I would like to see where they go with this. And then I have still been watching Train to the End of the World. That has been good, but like the episodes are kind of up and down. Some are good, some are bad. I did just start a new one, which is called. It's a complicated name. All I remember is the middle part of it, which is day.
That'll probably get you.
It's Dead Demons Day Destruction. And it's based on a manga. And unfortunately, there's an episode 0 and everyone should skip it.
Spoil things.
So
no, that's the name of the episode.
No, it's I obviously don't want to spoil it, but while it sets the framework for the series, it also is set in the future. And so you think you're going to learn the story about what has happened in that episode, but in reality, you're going to be in the past learning a different story. So I almost felt like I was bait and switched. I understand what they're doing. I don't know why we got that context that we did. So it made me feel like I got invested in what they were showing me in the episode 0. And then episode 1 is, I don't want to say nothing. It is something, but it's not the story that they laid out, I guess is the best way to do that, say that. So it is a post-apocalyptic, well, not post-apocalyptic. How do I say that? It is a modern day aliens in Tokyo, I guess, is how you would say that.
Just say, like, there's many times where you like, you talk about a show and it's like your elevator pitch is like great and I just can't wait to like, I got to check that out, like you did with the cooking show. This you are not selling anybody on. Like
it's
he doesn't feel like he has the passion for it. No, it doesn't.
There's definitely no passion for it, but it's also the way you're describing it. It sounds like severe kidney stones. Like what is?
It's like I've been enjoying it, but it's
Have you?
It's been frustrating that it's not the story that I thought I was going to be watching, I guess is the best way to say that.
Have you really been enjoying
Yeah,
it?
I actually have been enjoying it. There's only like a couple episodes out beyond the episode 0. Yeah, no, I would not tell people to watch something if I did not think it was good. It's
I
just
didn't think you were telling people to watch it. That's
no,
where
I am.
getting.
I was saying specifically though, don't watch episode 0 if you're going to watch it, because ultimately it's not necessary if you just start watching episode 1. You will figure
was that 0 released like quite a while ago as like a teaser thing, like they did with the
nope, a week before the first 2. I don't know why they did it, because it's not the story you're getting. I mean, it's related to the story you're getting, but it's not the story you're getting. And so I think that the story that they tell in episode 0 is actually far more interesting than the actual plot of the show, which is a problem, right?
Well, that was kind of with the Witch of Mercury, the last Gundam series. They did an episode 0 that they launched like almost 6 months, a year ahead of time, and everyone got pretty hype about it. And then when the series came out, it was radically different than that episode 0, and it eventually looped back around into it, right? But yeah, no, I guess what you're saying there, because that was kind of a grinding gears experience where you started out with this one thing and then it switched to something completely different.
That Day Destruction, that's the first like new one that I've watched that just came out. Most of the rest of the stuff is the stuff that's ending from the beginning of the year. Now it's getting into episode 11 and 12. And And then Sword Art has been my filler when I've run out of current episodes of stuff to watch. So Crunchyroll is like getting onto its last gasp for me because there's nothing left.
But they finally have profiles, so I have to at least give them a little bit of kudos because finally implemented profiles.
Yeah, they did. I don't know how that helps me at all.
It doesn't help you, it helps me.
How?
And that's what's really important. Because you have a family of, say, 4 people living in the same household, watching the same show on different feeds.
Sure. I was just like, is there some functionality that I'm missing? Like, does it have an AI suggested system? Because the suggestion system is the dumbest thing I've ever seen on any service. I've already watched all the shows it suggests to me. So why suggest them to me?
Because for some reason they don't include that in the recommendation.
Yeah, it's very, very
Neither does Netflix because it keeps recommending me things I've watched. So,
yeah, I think that's everything. I don't have anything else that
I haven't. There hasn't been any big news that I've seen lately, other than the ongoing rumors of who's going to buy who, because that's the big thing that everyone wants to guess the next big buyout. So.
Yep. And I will say one of the things that I thought was nice was it came out beforehand that to get a minute of airtime on Summer Games Fest is $250,000.
Yeah.
And they Jeff Keighley said it's a horrible time for devs right now, especially if you're an indie studio trying to publish something. So they specifically showcased a bunch of games that were made by single player or single dev teams. Like one person made the game. They had quite a few of those actually on there, and I was surprised to see that, and I thought that was really nice. So, yeah, I did very much
$150,000 a minute for it, but
I'm pretty sure they comped them. For those.
If those at least specifically got a better rate or something.
Yeah. But yeah, I thought it was overall. It's been a great 2 days. We've still got technically 2 days to go. Really, it's all of 3 days to go. All tomorrow. We'll be starting at 7:45 a.m. Pacific tomorrow, 9:45 Central, 10:45 Eastern. If you'd like to join us, you're more than welcome to. Matt, if you would like to join, you're more than welcome to as well. But yeah, that'll be the first one will be I'm trying to remember. I had today's memorized. I do not have tomorrow's memorized because I'm already like blank braining the fact that I got to get up at 7:15 tomorrow. Yeah, Future of Play Direct tomorrow at 7:45 a.m. It starts at 8, but we'll be starting just a little bit before that. The Wholesome Direct at 9 a.m. tomorrow. The Latin American Game Showcase at 10 a.m. The Women-Led Summer Games Fest at 11:30 a.m. And then the Future Games Show at 12, which I believe will last a couple hours. And that's all Pacific. So if you're looking Central, the day is going to start at 11 a.m. And if you're... Oh, no, I'm sorry.
9 something like that.
Sorry, I hit the wrong one. If you're East Coast, it's going to be 11 a.m. It's 10 a.m. if you're Central. And it will end probably around 5 p.m. Eastern. So we'll be broadcasting all day. It's a short form, much like today and yesterday. So join us for that to check out all the new games. We'll be doing an earmark thing. We'll probably talk about any of the other earmarked ones from today forward in 2 weeks on the podcast, as well as catching up on the rest of the stuff that's going on. But yeah, it's been some interesting games, some genre busting games. I'm actually really excited about that Pinballvania.
Yeah, that looks fun. that'll scratch an itch for sure.
Yeah, and a lot of those are super interesting to me. So I guess there's a demo for First Night. So now I want to go play it.
Oh, nice.
So I might check that out. Also, we have been playing. I didn't talk about this on my side. We've been playing Soul Mask, which is another survival game. But the interesting thing is that you can recruit, which is definitely not hit them over the head and then beat them till they're senseless and then take them back to your camp and then assign them more things to do. It's definitely not that. It's definitely recruit people. So
You're definitely losing me then, because I like that first idea.
Yeah, you recruit people and then you can actually set the AI to do tasks. You can even give them quests. So like if their quest is build 30 of something on a loom, then they will go do whatever it takes to get that, whether that's mining, getting it from a chest, or whatever the case is. And then they'll refine it, and then you can even assign them to go, every time they do it, go put it in a chest or something like that. So it's really interesting. And it's I think it's going to get complex. Right now, like it has you do each of the things first so that you know how to do it, and then you can show the AI, or, instruct the AI how to do it when you want them to do it. So that's been a lot of fun, actually. We've been having fun with it. It's still going to go away on July 2nd. But
so kind of Palmon, but
yeah, sort of, except you don't eat your AI.
Well, nothing's perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's it. We'll move to final thoughts. Final thoughts, Monsignor Dave.
MJF is back.
He is back. Oh yeah, I watched a lot of wrestling. And the pay-per-view. My God, that pay-per-view is the craziest thing I've ever seen ever.
There's a lot.
I mean, never seen a flamethrower in real life before, let alone someone set on fire with it. And let me tell you, Darby was not aiming for his feet, which is where all the gel was. He was aiming for his legs and torso. I'm like, are you trying to actually kill him?
Yeah.
Although you can't say Darby got his.
I mean, the dude just got back from being hit by a bus.
A bus. Yeah, in real life. Guy got hit by a bus and also had a broken foot and still worked this match. And in the match, he was hung upside down by his feet for 5 minutes and super kicked in the head from 2 different directions with thumbtack covered shoes.
That was probably my favorite spontaneous fan chant ever.
Please help Darby. Moment. Yes. We were all laughing and screaming it. Please help Darby.
Oh wait, that's right. You were there.
I was there. Yes. That's why I'm saying it's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Oh man.
It was nuts. The whole pay-per-view was nuts.
Yeah. Oh god, you got to see such a good one. I totally just remembered that you were there.
And MGM is like, there's not a bad seat in the house. Like, we were right above where Mox came out, actually, of the tunnels. So
nice.
Yeah, it was not bad.
Oh man, that must have been that arena. The arena thing where they just run amok.
Yeah.
That match had been so much fun.
It was. They really need to work on their production because.
It probably sucked there, huh?
No, what you saw is exactly what we saw. So we had no idea what was going on with the truck thing or any of that stuff. Just like nobody at home did either. But we saw Jungle Boy like grab Tony Khan, and then yet when Jungle Boy came out, there was no Tony Khan. So it's like stuff like that. It was exactly the same. I went back to watch it afterwards because I'm like, maybe they showed something on TV that we didn't see on the monitors on the big screens in the thing, but no, it was exactly the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they still have growing pains with that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I kind of like the rough edge, like the way.
Oh no, I mean that I can live with. It's just my biggest complaint right now is that most of the things they're booking are completely predictable, and I do not like that at all.
Yeah, they do got to try and. They haven't had a lot of the shocking ones or anything like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to show you there was a fun little what you call it, interview that I just saw that has you remember how ECW was basically born from the TWA?
Yes.
There was the guy that started TWA was Joel Goodhart. I don't know if you know that. So like he was he ran like a radio show called Wrestling Radio in Philly. Like that was a whole thing that he did. So I used to like listen to him all the time with that. There was an interview that he did, apparently recently, where he just goes and talks about like the old days of like how he was booking and everything like that. And there was some stuff I didn't realize that he actually kind of, started the ball rolling on. And it just took me back to like when I was like a kid, and we went to this like outside like field, like a playground, kind of thing, and they set up outside in the field and stuff, and I got to see some like classic stuff like feuds and everything that he brought that you would like read about in magazines. But this interview they did, he talks about like all that and just like how different it was. Back then, like he had to sit there, like, and he said that, like, he was trying to like play to the magazines, so he could like, and I'm like, man, the magazines, like that's how we got all of our news back then, and that stuff. So I'll have to send you that link. It's pretty cool.
Please do. Matt, final words.
Just the couple things. The one gaming related, the PlayStation is doing their days of play, so there's a few quests out there, community quests to get like 200 million hours of the free Astro game played, 10,000 unique games played. There's 3 of them. I think you get a digital goober at the end if you participate, but they're kind of goofy, but a little bit fun. And then another thing, this is just because Dave and I are here, and I know we probably don't have many football fans, but it was announced this week that the Eagles and the Packers are playing a game at the beginning of the season in Brazil. And you may not know this, but both teams have a prominent green element to their team colors and their uniforms. And it was announced this week that both teams will be banned from wearing the color green.
Why?
For the entire time there because of gang colors. And they're worried about inciting or having some sort of gang-related incident if they're wearing green.
But that makes no sense because Parmalat is one of the big soccer teams. And I'm almost positive their colors are green.
Well, then clearly they're in the gang.
Shut up.
They're the money-making element of the gang. That's the soccer team. But
it's the legitimate face of the gang's enterprises.
I mean, their flag has green in it. What the hell?
Didn't say any of this made sense. But
can we talk about
and then you
how
send 2 teams that's primary color is green.
Yeah, it's like that should have been like no. They should have been like, oh, by the way, make sure it's the Raiders and the Falcons.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll be white and gold, and you'll be what, blue and black. I don't know.
Tears on a pillow.
If they bring back the Eagles did a couple years ago.
Yeah, they could do the retro colorful.
It was like
you know what's happening here is Matt's like, you guys freaking talk about wrestling all the time, so I'm gonna annoy Mark by talking about football. I see what you're doing, Matt. Touche, sir.
I'm talking
Touche.
with Dave about a subject we both have a relative interest.
It's
I know.
both
I'm
of our
just teasing you.
teams.
I know.
Both of our teams are going to be murdered apparently in the first game of the
season in Brazil. It's like, oh,
Did you hear about
somebody
the
did not-
security?
Did they change the color of the grass on the field? Because last I checked, it's green.
Yeah, I think they use Kentucky bluegrass.
Nice. All right.
they're not going to be allowed to like leave the hotel or anything. Like they can't go doing any tourism things or anything. The whole arrangement.
Are they
is
in
just
Rio? Is that what it is?
I don't remember. Is it? Where is it?
Because Rio's probably the worst for that type of stuff.
I worked with people that like lived in Brazil, and they were like they had a really nice watch on. I was like, "Oh, great watch." He goes, "Yeah, it's fake. I got a whole drawer full of them."
Yeah.
I was like, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "We get mugged every time we go out to lunch."
Hi.
And I'm like, "Every time?" And he's like, "Every time." And I give him a fake watch every time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, so they're playing in the Corinthians arena. She doesn't say what city that's in. That is the rival of the Palmeiras.
Yeah.
Which is the green, right?
Yeah.
So,
Stadium. It's in Sao Paulo. Okay. It's in the
Sao Paulo.
yeah,
Okay.
Sao Paulo. Because Sao Paulo is not as bad for that stuff as Rio, actually. But
yeah, that makes sense, with Rio being big, but that's, clearly not good if you wear green.
Yeah. Okay then. Well, my final thought, which I'm going to start the raid now. We're going to raid out to A. Jim Henderson. He's a good friend of the channel. He's not family friendly, but check him out. He's a good guy. He was just here. Just spent last weekend with him. My final thought is on Vice's YouTube. The first episode of The Death of WCW is up. It's a 4-part series, but it's up there in its entirety, the whole first episode. So go check that out. It's pretty interesting stuff that they have in it.
I will have to check that out.
Yep. And the last thing I'll do is leave you with a sage piece of wisdom to carry you over to your next time of spending time with us. Matt, why should you take advice from a porcupine?
It's always on point.
No, because they make a lot of good points.
Make a lot of good points.
Yeah.
It had to be something with points.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Until next time, thank you everybody for watching. We'll see you soon. Be excellent to each other. And of course, game on.
Game on.
Game on.